Good day, grade 11 students. How are you today? Welcome to the week 3 of Earth Science. I am Sir Roy, and I am so excited to have you here. Excited about all the amazing new learnings that we have lined up just for you. So, set your mind, ready your heart, and brace yourselves as we explore the world of Earth Science. Are you ready to listen? Let's begin! For the objective, first, identify the three types of rocks. Second, explain how igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks are formed. Third, classify commonly found rocks into igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. Before we move on, you will answer a pretest. Don't worry, your score will not be recorded. This is just to check how far you have gone in our lesson today. Here is the direction. Choose the letter that bears the correct answer. Write the answer on a separate sheet of paper. Do not leave any item unanswered. You have 5 seconds for every item to answer. Did I make myself clear? If so, let's start. Question number 1. What do you call to anything that are formed from compact aggregates of different types of minerals or plain consolidated aggregates of the same mineral? A. Gems. B. Pure substance. C. Organic material. And D. Rock. Number 2 question. Which of the following is not a rock? A. Graphite. B. Marble. C. Quartz. D. Shale. Number 3 questions. If you live in areas near volcanoes, which type of rock would like to be found in the area? A. Igneous rock. B. Metamorphic rock. C. Sedimentary rock. And D. Heterogeneous rock. Question number 4. All of the following rocks are commonly found here in Puerto Princesa City, which not belong to the group? A. Granite. B. Marble. C. Claylite. And D. Silk. Number 5. Which of these rocks can never contain fossil fuel? A. Basalt. B. Limestone. C. Sandstone. And D. Shale. Who got the perfect answer? Who almost made it? Don't worry, class, because we haven't started yet. Welcome once again to the lesson 1 of a module 3 in the first quarter of Earth and Life Science, the 3 categories of rocks. Whenever you go outside and find a rock, have you observed it? How are you going to describe its texture? How about its shapes? Can you tell where does it comes from? Generally, rocks can be described as aphanetic or phaneretic. Now, let us identify the difference of aphanetic rocks and phaneretic rocks. Aphanetic rocks are those who have grain size which are too small to observe. Phaneretic rocks are those who have grains that are too big enough for our naked eye. There are three types of rocks as cited earlier. We have the igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic rocks. All of these are considered mixture of different pure substances from which minerals are composed of. Now, let us learn more about igneous rock. Igneous rock derived its name from the Latin word ignis, which means fire. This type of rock is the result of the crystallization of molten material that is subjected to the high temperature and pressure. Igneous intrusive or plutonic igneous rock are found when the parent material, magma, does not reach up Earth's surface and cools down under them. This type of igneous rock takes thousands or even million years to solidify due to its extremely hot surroundings. Most of the common examples of plutonic rock are the gabbro, diorite, andesite, and peridotite, which we have here in Palawan. This type of rock is phaneretic or coarse-grained in texture. Igneous intrusive or volcanic igneous rocks, on the other hand, is formed when the magma reaches Earth's surface or erupt onto the surface from a volcanic eruption. The liquid material coming out from a volcano or lava solidifies and becomes an extrusive igneous rock because of its exposure to air or into bodies of water. These types of igneous rock is fine-grained or aphanitic in nature. Most common examples are basalts, obsidian, and fire opal, which Palawan also has. Igneous rock can also be classified based on its color or felsic from feldspar and silicon, and mafic from magnesium and ferric. Felsic igneous rock are light in coloration due to high concentration of the feldspar that is rich in aluminum. On the contrary, mafic igneous rock are dark color due to huge presence of olivine and pyroxene that are rich in magnesium and iron. These rocks are gabbro, diorite, and peridotite. They are all intrusive or plutonic, while these rocks are obsidian, fire opal, and basalts. They are all extrusive. This time, let us talk about sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks are derived from sediments that are loose accumulation of uncontrolled fragments. These sediments undergo lithification, which is a process of cementing and compacting those loose materials. Palawan, as one of the islands in the Philippine archipelago, has numerous sedimentary rocks. In fact, we have those mesmerizing limestone forests. To name a few, we have one of the 7 new wonders of the world, Puerto Princesa Underground River, found at Sitio Sabang, Barangay Kabayugan, Ogong Rock at Barangay Tagabinet, and the huge Cast Mountain also known as elephant caves. These rock formations were shaped for a long time and witnessed the aging of our planet. Because of the compaction and cementation of sediments, fossils were not unusual to be found in these types of rocks. Sedimentary rocks can be identified according to its texture, nature, and shape of the sediments and presence of cements. These are three main types of sedimentary rocks. Clastic sedimentary or terragenous rocks are derived from mechanical weathering, which involves the breakdown of rocks into smaller ones at the surface of the crust. Accumulate of crust, then piled on the top of one another and lithified. Common examples are the sandstone, silts, and shales. These classes of rocks can be found here in our city, such as in Barangay Irawan and Langoban. On the other hand, chemical sedimentary rocks are formed when dissolved materials precipitate from the solution. Examples are rock salt, iron, ore, and some limestones such as stalactite, hangs like an icicle from the ceiling or sides of the caves, and stalagmite, like an inverted stalactite that is rising from the floor. In addition to those two types of sedimentary rocks, we have the organic sedimentary rocks. This sedimentary rock is similar with terragenous rock in terms of formation. The difference is organic sedimentary rocks are formed by accumulated sedimentary debris caused by organic processes. These rocks may contain fossils of plants or animals trapped in the sediments as rock are lithified. Examples are coals, some dolomites, and some limestone, such as those rocks found in Puerto Princesa underground river containing the 20-million-year-old sea cow. Now, let's proceed to the last type of rock, the metamorphic rock. Metamorphic rock got its name from the Greek word meta, meaning change, and morph, which means form. In geology, it is an infinite fact that Earth is dynamic and always undergo changes. These changes could cause rocks to be pressed, bent, or deeply buried under layers of other rocks, leading to the increase of temperature and pressure. This increase could further lead to the physical and chemical changes in the original rock, forming a new one through the process of metamorphism. The product of this process is the metamorphic rock. This type of rock composes large part of the Earth's crust and can be classified based on texture, chemical, and mineral makeup. Non-foliated metamorphic rock are formed when rock are heated by intrusion. It shows colored bands that reflect exceedingly small impurities, for they have uniform texture and do not have parallel layered appearance. They are better identified on their composition. Examples of these are marbles, which Romblon is abundant with, and quartzite, where Barangay Langogan is rich with. Foliated metamorphic rocks are formed within Earth's interior under extremely high temperature and unequal pressure. This case of different pressure causes the mineral and the original rock to reorient themselves and gives the rock a layered band appearance. Foliated rocks are better identified based on their texture. Some of the common foliated metamorphic rocks found here in Puerto Princesa City are the slates and phyllites. These are samples of metamorphic rocks. Slate and phyllites show the difference in terms of texture because of the foliation or repetitive layering. Marble and quartzite, on the other hand, are non-foliated but show different in composition. They are harder and recrystallized compared to the original rock which they were made from. This time, let's proceed to your activity. In this activity, you are going to classify the following rocks in pool as igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary. It is now time to check your answer. Under igneous rock, we have granite, basalt, diorite, andesite, pumice. Then, under sedimentary rocks, we have calcite, shale, limestone, sandstone, halite, conglomerate, gypsum. Then, under metamorphic, we have marble, schist, quartzite, and slate. Are your answers correct? Excellent! To fully engage in this lesson, you will answer another activity. On this activity, you are going to identify the term being described in each item. You have 5 seconds to answer each number. Are you ready? Let's start! Item number 1, the study of rocks. The correct answer is petrology. Item number 2, the fundamental building materials of lithosphere. The correct answer is rocks. Item number 3, the building blocks of rocks. The correct answer is mineral. Item number 4, a subtypes of sedimentary rocks that is commonly found in limestone caverns. The correct answer is chemical sedimentary rock. Item number 5. These are rocks that have undergone solidification from a molten condition. The correct answer is igneous rock. Item number 6. Materials that are loose accumulation of uncontrolled fragments. The correct answer is sediments. Item number 7. The process of cementing and compacting sediment to form rocks. The correct answer is lithification. Item number 8. A subclassification of igneous rock that is characterized by light coloration due to presence of feldspar that is rich in element aluminum. The correct answer is felsic. Item number 9. A type of texture that is said to be rough and coarse-grained. The correct answer is phaneritic. Item number 10. The process of changing the physical and chemical properties of the original rock, which form a new type of rock due to intense temperature and pressure. The correct answer is metamorphism. Did you get all the answers correct? Brilliant! Now that you are almost done, let us check our set learning outcomes by sharing and completing your thoughts as you follow the sentence cue. May I request to write your answer on your notes. You have 30 seconds to write your answer. 1. I have identified that the 3 types of rocks are. Number 2. I have classified some of the commonly found rocks here in the city, such as. Time's up! Here are the 3 types of rocks: igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic rocks. Number 2. The commonly found rocks here in the city are limestone, sandstones, silts, shales, quartzite, peridotites, and fire opal. Let us do the assessment to check how much you have improved. Watch and listen carefully, then write the letter of the correct answer in your note. Here is the direction. Choose the letter that bears the correct answer. Write the answer on a separate sheet of paper. Do not leave any item unanswered. You have 5 seconds for every item to answer. Did I make myself clear? If so, let's start. Question number 1. What do you call to anything that are formed from compact aggregates of different types of minerals or plain consolidated aggregates of the same mineral? A. Gems. B. Pure substance. C. Organic material. And D. Rock. Number 2 question. Which of the following is not a rock? A. Graphite. B. Marble. C. Quartz. D. Shale. Number 3 questions. If you live in areas near volcanoes, which type of rock would like to be found in the area? A. Igneous rock. B. Metamorphic rock. C. Sedimentary rock. And D. Terrigenous rock. Question number 4. All of the following rocks are commonly found here in Puerto Princesa City, which not belong to the group. A. Granite. B. Marble. C. Claylite. And D. Silk. Number 5. Which of these rocks can never contain fossil fuel? A. Basalt. B. Limestone. C. Sandstone, and D. Shale. Alright, what score did you get? Good job, class! Were you able to get all the answers? That's great! We will be collecting all of your answer sheets by the end of the week. Now, here's your assignment directions. Write your answer on the following question in your notes. 1. What are the differences among the properties of igneous rock, metamorphic rock, and sedimentary rocks? Number 2. Cite at least 6 commonly found rocks here in Puerto Princesa City and identify its classification or type. Yes, we have finally discussed the concept of 3 categories of rocks. You have done a great job. Now go on. Tell your friends what you have learned today. If you ever forget the lesson details, you may watch this video again until you master it. Once again, I'm Sir Roy, your friendly learning teacher.